Welcome back to Game Battles Live, where we've got the 4v4 Modern Warfare 2 Mayhem Showdown. Earlier in the semifinals, we saw Fear take on Complexity, where they were able to pull out a solid 3-1 win without any problems at all. And on the lower part of the bracket, we saw Dominance just sweep Natural Killers 3-0. So we have an epic battle between Fear and Dominance. Hastro, talk to me a little bit about the team Dominance, the newly reformed Dominance.
Yeah, Fwiz, Dominance is back, and this is a team that we saw in Call of Duty 4, and they were explosive. They actually won 2 Pro Circuit ladder events there in Call of Duty 4, and they're back here making a debut in the finals of GB Live, and I'm looking for big things out of them.
Who are two of the cats we're going to have to watch out for Dominance? Because on Fear, we saw Assassin and Proofy just really take it home for Fear.
Well, Punisher and Dodgers have a lot of experience, playing in these big events, but Punisher and Exile teamed up for Dominance back in Call of Duty 4, and they won those 2 PCLs together. So, those 3 players combined, along with JCap here, can cause a lot of fits for Fear.
Just so you guys know out there, I think originally we said it was a best of 7. I just want to clarify right now that it is a best of 5. So the first team to win 3 takes it all and will take home the Game Battles Live belt and the 4v4 Mayhem Showdown title. We're starting it off with Search and Destroy Karachi, always kicking it off with S&D map. Remember, no respawns at all, and objective is to either plant at bomb site A or bomb site B and try to eliminate the team. You got to do one of those two to get a round win here. So we're kicking it off with Dominance on the player cam. I think since we've been watching a lot of Fear, it'd only be right to check it out. So who do you want to watch, Dodgers or Pun, man?
Well, let's go with Dodgers right off the bat.
Dodgers. You always got to watch out for him. He can be a lethal threat at any time.
Yeah, Dodgers went really big in the All-Star Classic, and I haven't really gotten to watch much of him first person lately, so I think a lot of people in the community might want to see how he's playing.
I was talking to Dodgers before the match, and he said that they had just recently played Team Fear like 2 days ago, and they got swept 3-0. So they're trying to turn it around here and see if they can do something different than what they did a couple days ago.
Yeah, Dodgers is making good play right here. He's getting into a really good spot. He got naded there, but survived it, so let's see what he can do here.
Yeah, it took a little bit of splash damage, but not a big deal as he does have the bomb. 1 minute and 53 seconds left on the clock, just waiting for his team to set up as he moves behind here. And I love this idea. Anytime you're going to go plant at bomb site A to get around down that street and sneak behind, as now on the screen you see Punisher and Exile both set up on great spots as Exile takes out Assassin, and it looks like they're going to have a great setup here on A as they're playing it slow. Dodgers waits for Sharp to pop out, takes him out, and they're going to get this plant without a problem the way they're all set up.
Yeah, Dodgers is making a big difference there. He got he got over to the bridge right there, and that was a good spot to be in. Looks like he just got taken out, though.
Yeah, Proofy came up behind Dodgers and took him out with the ACR. Proofy's been rocking that ACR. We saw it in the semifinals. We're seeing him carry it over the finals. I'd see no reason to change with how well he was doing as Moho takes out Exile. So now you got JCap and Pun just trying to hold the bomb down, make sure nothing happens to get to Fwiz. We're early in the game still. It's anybody's game right now.
Yeah, Fear just had their faces in some adversity right there and came through. Really
So
smart
far.
move there on Moho. Yeah, Moho came out there, kind of picked off somebody from behind right there. It was a good move on the top of the satellite dish.
Pun and JCap were able to clean those kills up. Remember, it's 7.5 second plant time, and that also means it's going to take you 7.5 seconds to fuse. As we see the round-winning kill, JCap blowing that Semtex up on A, and Pun cleaning up Moho as he tried to retreat from that. So all of a sudden, we see Dominance go up 1-0 as they had a great offensive attack right there. So just like you were talking about, they're coming out the gate strong. Let's focus a little bit more on Dominance as a team. Obviously newly reformed, a lot of individual talent on this team, but I worry there's been a lot of issues with these guys all switching around teams. We've seen Pun on a couple teams with Evil, we've seen Dodgers on Evil, EI, all these different teams that are coming up and then going down.
Yeah, I mean, every now and then players take a loss on a team and want to make a team change, and they're pretty quick to do that. And Dominance is one of those teams, but you can't argue with their success in the past. So it's one of those things where I think Dominance might stick around a little bit longer this time, and just time will tell, I guess.
And looking at right now, Dominance, what's up with their setup? They all have a good advantage over bomb site A, but it seems like Dodgers watching B himself as you see Pun come up and take Proofy out from behind. That was a little bit of sneaky beaver action that we just saw right there.
Yeah, there's been a little bit of that today so far, especially in that match we saw earlier.
So Fear seems a little bit rattled right now coming out the gate. I'm sure they're not used to it with how dominant they were early on. So right now we've got Assassin and Moho versus JCap, Dodgers, and Pun all for DM. So it's a 3 versus 2 situation. And these guys are going to continue to move slow. Just wait it out. Remember, guys, it's search and destroy. We got plenty of time later for the run and gun games. Search, you got to play slow and with a lot, very tactical. I mean, that's all it is.
Yeah, everybody's kind of moving around, getting the feel right now. Punisher just took out Moho up top of the air conditioning unit there next to the satellite dish.
Bad time to reload. As Pun was reloading, Assassin just came up and cleaned that kill up. So right now we've got Assassin versus JCap and Dodgers in a 2v1 situation, and you got to watch out for Assassin. Even though it's a 2v1, that man can do anything at any time.
Yeah, we saw that earlier in the search and destroy. Assassin went big, 9-2. So let's see what he does here.
And I was talking to Pun before the game as well, and Pun, I guess, during natural killers was in a 4v1 situation, was down, and was able to take out the entire team, Hastro, in a 4v1.
Wait, who did that? 4v1?
Pun. Kid you not. Kid you not. I heard it from Dodgers. He said Pun was in an S&D situation 4v1 and was able to take out the entire team as Dodgers cleans up Assassin to take the 2-0 lead right now in search and destroy. So Dominus was able to show it on offense and show it on defense. So let's see what they can do and maybe take a 3-0 lead now that they're back on offense. I'm sure we're going to see Dodgers picking up that bomb again.
Yeah, Dominus is coming out strong, and that's what I expected them to do here. Punisher is leading the way, 4-1, looking pretty good. So seems like he's continuing that success from that 1v4 he had earlier.
And Dodgers right now is rocking the unusual FAMAS red dot. If you ever see Dodgers play, it's not his usual gun of choice. So I'm kind of interested to see him bringing out an assault rifle like that.
Yeah, it seems like he really likes this spot here too by the chicken coop. So
yeah, he keeps popping up there every time.
That's what's for dinner.
That's what's for dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner right now is what Dodgers is thinking as he's doing the exact same strategy, guys. Check it out. You're going to see him pop up the steps, and there, sure enough, before it was Exile and Pun. You see Pun over there, same position, and it looks like Exile's not up there yet, but they're running that same strat. It worked for him last time, so I don't see why you would change it as he's jumping now with 1 minute 30 seconds left, and he's getting the plan off at A again.
Yeah, Dodgers is playing with a lot of confidence right now, Fwiz.
Yeah, just hopping down there like it's nothing. Planting bombs. Exile takes out Moho right there, as you saw. You missed it on your screen, but you see it as the top right. He's up there, and again, they're staying in the same strategy, and this time Dodgers is staying alive. Going to be able to listen from this. If anybody tries to sneak in from that chicken coop area, he's going to be able to hear him trying to get a defuse. As JCap with a P90, 2 pieces sharp and proofy to take the 3-0 lead in the series. Hastro, Fear was dominating game 1, or I'm sorry, in the semifinals. What's going on here right now?
Dominance going back to their old playing style, winning. So you can't really argue with this right here. 3-0, and back in the day they were forced to deal with, and it looks like they're forced to deal with now.
I totally just spawned in there, guys. I hope you all enjoyed that. I didn't want to get you all excited thinking I was about to play or anything.
There's plenty of time for that later, Fwiz.
Plenty of time for that later. You're right. The tricks and games can happen later. So just all you viewers out there, bottom left is where you're going to see everything going on. All Dominance needs right now is one more round win. As you can see in the bottom left, they're winning 3-0 with 2 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, I'm really impressed right now with Dominance. They're doing an amazing job. They're cleaning up all their kills, hitting their shots. You know, they're not really leaving much in the assist category as they only have 1 right now. So anytime you only have 1 assist on the board as a team, it means you're hitting your shots, playing well.
JCap, my dude, is 5-0 right now. Has yet to be killed as they take it out. Dominance in just dominating fashion takes out Fear 4-0 to end search and destroy Karachi. Now, I don't know if Fear is just having a rough search game or if Dominance is truly that amazing.
Well, they're living up to that clan name right now, Dominance. And that was ridiculous. 4-0.
I guess it was derived from somewhere, right?
Yeah. So, bringing it back, old school.
Let's pop up that scoreboard right now and check out how everybody did as we see our top players. Look, Sharp was not even able to pick up a kill in search, and it looks like Assassin and Proofy that were so hot earlier in the semifinals only got a kill apiece. On the flip side, where we saw Dominance, everybody was chipping in. 3-5-4-4. I mean, that whole team was just well-rounded. A lot of talent on that team.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's just about hitting your shots and, making sure you don't leave a little bit of spray in the air and looks like they did a good job there, man. I'm really excited to see how they do in this run and gun game type, and Fear's going to have to really pick it up. They're going to have to get over that 4-0 and kind of pick themselves back up and emotionally and kind of get back into the swing of things.
We're going to be starting it off with